What things do Americans like and the rest of the world not so much? College sports. Particularly football and basketball. The rest of the world loves soccer, but nobody gives a hoot about it at the university level. Root beer and ranch dressing. I brought some to Germany and had my friends try it and they said the root beer tasted like medicine. They politely tasted the dressing with celery and said interesting, but the look on their faces was that it was terrible. MMDDYYYY date format. My sister is visiting the US from Europe and sent me a picture of a small Coke and asked why is it so big. I could see Old Glory flapping in the wind, boys. Ice. Filled till the brim before you pour any drink. Cheerleaders. Bankruptcy laws. It's a major reason why America has historically had some of the highest rates of small business growth and entrepreneurship. America is one of the most forgiving countries when it comes to personal and corporate bankruptcy, student loans notwithstanding. Comparatively, European countries are much more pro-creditor, which severely hampers any sort of investment that's even somewhat risky. Imperial units. Edit. Fahrenheit as well as Celsius are good for certain scenarios, so I'll omit the former. This used to be much more prevalent in the US, but food coloring. When I moved from Japan to the US, I was surprised at how colorful their foods were. These days Americans are now more keen to organic natural stuff, so I see it less, but it took me a while to realize that blue raspberry is not a real thing. Root beer. 24-hour stores. I was in Chicago working with a colleague from Switzerland who suddenly realized around midnight that he needed a network cable to configure a mobile router for a job the next morning. I told him that I'd meet him in the hotel lobby to drive him out to Walmart. He was happily surprised, as he had forgotten about the US's famous chain of Walmart stores. Flags. So many American flags everywhere. Handicap accessibility. Old buildings. Towns in Europe are nice, if both your legs work. Bumper stickers. Peanut butter and jelly. Goddamn delis. At least out of all the places I've traveled to, the US by far has the best delis. I don't know if I can live somewhere without a great Jewish or Italian deli. Garbage disposals. Just shove that turkey carcass in the disposal and run some warm water behind it. Free public restrooms. I know they're gross, but they are nice to have. Big trucks. Ranch dressing. Opinion signs outside their houses. Like in this house we support. I find it weird and unusual. Americanized Chinese food. No one has us beat in that category. I'd like to say optimism, even if it's blind sometimes. The can-do attitude is extremely strong. I would also put belligerence up there for better or worse. That get the fuck out of my face, I'm not paying for, doing that attitude. Whether you actually can or not, the American culture makes you feel like you can really do anything. Again, it's a double-edged sword, but you'll seldom find an American who's just going to lay down and take someone's shit or heed someone who says, to your aspirations. You can't. Edit. I have no political inclination in this post. I mean on the day-to-day. Yes, our work environments can be shit. Yes, we have many issues. But we try. Damn it, we try to make things work in the day-to-day. We bust our asses working however we can. It's not always fun, but we can at least get up and try. American football. Waffles with chicken. Driving everywhere. Anywhere you go in a car. But I suspect for many, other options are so rare they don't think about them even if they do exist. My mother British thought casseroles were weird and disgusting. Once her British friend came to visit, and asked that we not go to a restaurant where all the food is mixed together in an awful jumble. I love most casseroles. Ice water. Guns, processed foods, big cars, trucks. Biscuits and gravy. The switch for the bathroom is inside the bathroom. Edit. The light switch. Edit 2. Turns out there is a reason for this. GFI switches, which were invented in the 50s, allowed for switches to be safer in wet environments. They became required in any places that would be around water, the laundry room, the pool, bathrooms. They're those switches that have the reset or test buttons on them, and, if you're American, you've probably seen them in your backyard electrical socket. Since most houses in Europe were built before these switches were invented, they don't have them. And apparently, even houses built after this time in some parts of the world still don't use these switches. Go figure. This also explains why where I live, the American Southwest, has them on the inside but New England has them on the outside.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it. Tomorrow we will upload a new video. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you soon.